So evaluation comes into play as well. So now we have four assessment objectives: knowledge, application, analysis, and evaluation in this question. So 1 mark for knowledge, 1 for application, 2 for analysis, and 2 for evaluation. So we wrote the usefulness. We started this way, and I told you one thing: never address the question at the start, because addressing the statement of the question is actually giving a judgment or opinion. Like if you say break-even analysis is not sufficient for John, or break-even analysis is sufficient for John, this means you are making a judgment, or you are giving an opinion. This is evaluation, and this comes at the end of the answer, or at the last part of the answer, right? So that's why we'll address the statement at the last. Okay. Now, so we started with the usefulness of break-even analysis is to John is that he will be able to know how quickly break-even can be achieved, or he will be able to cover all his costs. So knowledge marks gain. So John would try to produce himself more food items. This is an application to achieve this, so that profit would start as soon as possible after that. So this is analysis, and I told you that application is normally inside the analysis. It is part of the analysis. The application is not something which you write separately. Now we talk about. I told you the other side. However, right, this is the other side. Whenever this type of question is there, so what is important? That is, you will be discussing both the sides. Means you will be telling at least one advantage of break-even analysis, and then one disadvantage of break-even analysis. Okay, and then you will come up with your own opinion. This is how we attempt such type of questions requiring evaluation or requiring your recommendation or judgment. So whenever you start the other side or start writing it, you start it with however. Okay, this shows that you are actually about to discuss opposite side of what you discussed about. Right? So, however, break-even analysis, break-even analysis, let's say, assumes that all goods that are produced, all goods that are produced are sold immediately. Right? This is far from reality. This is far from reality. And all businesses, they have to keep some products as inventory. Okay, have to keep some products which are unsold as inventory as well, right? So even if break-even is achieved, total cost of the business might not be covered. Now I wrote that all businesses have. Yes. Now this is, you can see that this is a disadvantage. Like, however, break-even analysis assumes that all goods that are produced are sold immediately. This is far from reality. Okay? This is knowledge. Okay, this is, you can say, this is knowledge. Let me Right. Okay. But you know that there is only one mark for the knowledge, and that means you cannot get another mark for the knowledge. But still, it is always recommended that you first show the knowledge and then explain the point. So this is far from reality, and all businesses have to keep. Now I am explaining that why it is a disadvantage or why it is a limitation for a break-even. Okay, so as all businesses have to keep some products which are unsold as inventory. Let me just remove as inventory. So even if break-even is reached, total cost of the business might not be covered. So, so we are done with the analysis of the disadvantage. Do you understand why they are not able to cover their total cost? Manha and Zainab, can you tell me? No idea? Okay, the reason is because you know that cost will be covered with the help of revenue. Okay, when a business is able to sell products, okay, they receive some amount of money. Okay, if that amount of money is equal to the amount of money they spend, we say all cost is covered because the amount we spend is the cost, right? And the amount we receive by selling products is the revenue, right? We understand this. Okay, so if you are producing but you are not able to sell, it means you are not getting revenue. So if you are not getting revenue, it means you are not able to cover your cost as a business. So that is actually a disadvantage that even if you achieve your break even, that you produce the desired level of output, which can give you the break even might not be achieved. No? So that's why let me just rephrase that. So even if break even is achieved, break even level, okay, let me write, break even level is achieved, total cost of the business might not be covered. Now it's quite surprising. Reason is because okay, if your break-even level is 1,000, you achieve 1,000, right? You produce 1,000, but you are not able to sell all 1,000 units. Let's say you are able to sell 500 units or 800 units, not full 1,000. So obviously, revenue will never be equal to total cost. That is the issue. So despite achieving that target level, that is 1,000, at which you can achieve break-even as a business, you won't be able to cover your costs. So that is a disadvantage because they assume that all products which are produced they are sold in the market. Yeah. Okay. Any question? Zainab and Manhaj, do you have a question?
No, sir. No, sir.
All
No
right.
question.
Okay. Okay. So it means it's clear. Very good that you are getting to it. Just a minute. I am going to color that with a different color. Yeah. So this is the development of the point. Can you tell me that have I used any application in this development? Zainab, can you tell me that?
No, sir.
No, very good. Yes, there is no application there. You are absolutely right. Okay, but you know that we have already gained one mark for the application right there. Okay, but you can add application. So I will add another application there so that you can come to know how to use it in the development of Bitcoin. Although we have gained one mark for that. So I'm now including application inside the development, right? So it's written, this is far from reality as all businesses have to keep some products. Now, let me remove this, okay, product, okay, and I write, let's say, uh, keep some products such as vegetables or let's say pizza or because it's a restaurant and you know that it's a fast food restaurant. So we can say such as a burger, okay, burger, okay, or it could be what else? Can you tell me, can you name any fast food item? Five?
So it can be nuggets or
Yes,
fries or
yeah,
anything.
that's right. Nuggets, yeah, that's right. Nuggets possible because they are, it's a frozen item. But fries, I think once you process it, it's difficult to store it. So yeah, it's perfectly fine if it is there. But you know that as soon as fries are processed, potatoes are processed into fries, you have to eat it. Otherwise, you cannot fry it again. There's a problem. But yes, I know half fries. There is one a term which we use, half fries. So if you actually do it half fried, so then you can cook it again. You know that. Yes, it is possible. So we can write this way as well. So I can add that as well. Or fried, right? etc. But once you actually get it full fried, then it's not possible to fry it again because it will actually lose its shape and taste as well. But yes, if they are half fried, you can cook. Okay, so yes. Now, what happened? We have used the application, right? So this is, let me use different color. Yeah, this one. This is application. Okay, and I'm not writing one because we have already gained 1 mark for the application, but make it a habit that keep on using the application in the development of a point so that you never miss it out. Okay, now let me use the color for the application we use there, such as the burger, pie, nuggets, or fries, etc. And I will color it with the same green color, right? So now it's now quite understandable that we have shown knowledge, we have gained 1 mark for the knowledge. Okay, we have shown application as well, so 1 mark gained there as well. Then we developed the advantage of break-even analysis, and then we moved into the disadvantage of break-even analysis. We developed it and we shown the application. Right? Okay. So, is there any issue there? Because now uh, we are done with application knowledge analysis. So, how many marks we have got up to now? Can you tell me, Zainab or Manha?
So we gained 4 marks this.
4 marks. Yes. By now, we'll be able to get 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6, right? So we covered part A, B, C, D as well, and now we are into part E. And this is the pattern, right? In business C1, always find the question of this pattern, right? Okay, A, B, C, D, and E. And all questions, they have the same assessment objectives which are there. Okay, so just a minute, just let me attach the battery with my laptop because I need to charge my laptop. Okay, just a minute.